Recep Tayyip Erdogan has been prominent in Turkish politics for the past 2 decades. But his political life spans half a century. With an outspoken nature and ambitious drive, he quickly rose to prominence on the conservative side of politics. In 1994, at just 40 years of age, he became mayor of Istanbul. And as mayor, he implemented transformative projects that reshaped the city. He gained a reputation as an effective administrator and a popularity that laid the foundation for his future political rise. In 2001, Erdogan founded the Justice and Development Party, also known as the AK Party, which won a parliamentary majority the very next year. 4 months later, when his political ban was lifted just because he recited a poem, he became the prime minister. In 2007 and 2011, the AK Party enjoyed landslide victories. And after a decade as prime minister, Erdogan was elected as president by popular vote in 2014. During his premiership, Turkey saw significant economic growth and improved living standards, with reforms that modernized the country and reduced military interference in the government. In 2016, Erdogan faced the greatest challenge of his political life. A military faction backed by the FETÖ terrorist organization attempted a coup. 251 people died as Turkish citizens fought to defend their democracy and won. The following year, Erdogan called a referendum to introduce a presidential system of government. It was successful, and Erdogan was elected as the first president of the new system in 2018. Erdogan's past 5 years have been challenging. The COVID-19 pandemic brought health and economic hardships. But the country's impressive health infrastructure showed its worth.
Thanks to the strength of our health infrastructure, we have not faced the catastrophic images that persist in some countries. We try to keep the negative effects of the epidemic at a minimum by sometimes loosening and sometimes tightening the measures. We are at a very advanced level in the vaccination process.
And when Russia attacked Ukraine last year, Erdogan pursued shuttle diplomacy between the leaders and played a mediating role between the warring sides. This resulted in the landmark Black Sea grain deal, which helped to alleviate the global food crisis.
Everyone accepts that the steps taken to overcome the grain crisis, which the world is closely observing, are the product of our country's efforts.
In recent years, Erdogan also pursued a process of normalization with Middle Eastern countries, aiming to mend strained relationships. Erdogan remained resolute in the fight against terrorism, promising to secure the country's borders. To this aim, Turkey launched several counterterrorism operations, including Operation Peace Spring in 2019 to remove YPG terrorists from northern Syria.
Undoubtedly, we had difficulties that caused us to pay serious prices. This problem was the terrorist attacks on our borders, threatening our cities. With our new security strategy, which we put into practice with determination and courage, we have overcome this problem greatly by starting our fight against terrorist organizations by eliminating threats at their source.
Then, on February 6, the southeast of Turkey was devastated by 2 earthquakes. The quakes claimed the lives of more than 50,000 people and destroyed hundreds of thousands of homes. Erdogan promised to dedicate all possible resources to the recovery.
Our loss is so great, our pain is so deep that words are not enough to describe it. The cherished memories of our deceased brothers will live on in our hearts forever. Our main task is to rebuild our 11 provinces where people have died as soon as possible. Only in this way can we raise the hopes of our people and help them look to their future with confidence.
The last 5 years have also seen positives. Erdogan spearheaded efforts to end Turkey's dependence on energy and defense imports. The discovery of oil and gas resources has created economic growth opportunities and enhanced Turkey's geopolitical influence. In the final year of his term, Erdogan unveiled his vision for the future.
As the world faces new and pressing challenges, we aim to make a stronger beginning to our Republic's new century with our Century of Turkey program. We do not doubt that our nation will crown the Century of Turkey, as has been the case for every path we've paved.
Recep Tayyip Erdogan's political career has been marked by accomplishments and formidable challenges. And as he prepares to lead the country for the next 5 years, his leadership will shape the future of the nation and most probably the global system.